Hello and welcome to my patch notes rundown for the 8th of February. This week we have the hefty 18th edition of the Ninja Strike, which expands on teleport charge caps of certain items, mostly benefiting close scrolls. There's also a new short but sweet quest called Heartstealer, which is this year's permanent Valentine's quest, which I personally really enjoyed. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The fairy ring interface has been completely reworked. The letters will now stay upright while rotating for better readability. The location is now displayed underneath the code. There's an information box explaining how fairy rings work and how to use them. I personally think this takes too much space and could be compacted under an information icon as a tooltip. There's a click favorite to teleport checkbox, which gives players an option to not instantly teleport to their favorite fairy ring locations, which seems pretty pointless to me. Players can now sort their code list via various categories. The interface now displays how many codes you have discovered. Favorited codes have been moved to join the non-favorited codes on the right hand side. I'm personally not a fan of this, as I prefer the complete separation of my favorites and non-favorites, so it's easier to navigate. Players can now favorite 10 fairy ring codes up from 8. These additional codes are keybound to 9 and 0. The Big Book of Piracy now has new charge caps, previously 10. Drinking brain death rum with the book in your backpack or using the rum on the book will charge it to its maximum charge cap. The Enchanted Lyre now has a maximum of 60 charges, previously 6. Charging at altar now gives the following. Charging at altar with easy Fremennik achievements completed now gives the following. Charging with the Fremennik boots now gives the following. You can now change the teleport destination from a right-click option on the lyre itself, instead of having to visit Olaf the Bard. The check teleport right-click option now shows the amount of charges remaining alongside the chosen teleport location. The Mauritania legs now has new charge caps, previously 5. The Scepter of the Gods now has new charge caps, previously 20. The base charges is less than what it previously was, but the requirements for the increased charge caps is not that bad, especially for someone who's going to have the scepter. The recharge cost of pyramid plunder items has been adjusted. The charge costs have been increased for the Scepter of the Gods, but it's only to match the cost to recharge the normal Pharaoh Scepter. The scepter can now be charged at any point rather than only at 0 charges. I really like the ability to top up charges on certain items, and I think this feature should be streamlined to anything else that limits recharging to only when it's fully depleted. The teleport to Bork's lair is now unlimited. The support cape will now show the right-click options for the Dungeoneering and Slayer perks when the player has logged out and back in again. The first hit of the destroy ability will no longer be delayed by 0.6 seconds when converting it to a damage over time by using the mutated barge ability. What this has done is move only the first hit of destroy to an earlier point by 0.6 seconds, but leaving the next 3 hits staggered way behind. This change has also delayed the first hit of assault by 0.6 seconds while using dual wheels, which is unintentional. The earlier first hit of destroy would only benefit a bug when meleeing Purple Bomb Virago, which is extremely niche. Realistically, this doesn't change much before or after, but I think it should be reverted since that's what people have been used to for over 2 years. Solak should no longer randomly choose new targets during the encounter. I didn't have time to test this, but I hope this time it's actually been fixed. Player movement will no longer be delayed when trying to move during a channeled combat ability. This feels so nice. Prior to this change, you would have to spam click at the end of your channeled ability since there was a tick that would override your movement and hold you in place. Anyways, that's it for this week's patch notes. I made quite a lot of changes to the layout of my video and highlighting animations. So be sure to let me know what you think, and if you have any ideas on how to better the quality of these videos. Your feedback has been essential in all of these improvements. So thank you for watching, and take care.